The C8 Z06 is fast becoming one of the popular names when it comes to cars in the industry. And while it has not been released yet, you'd be surprised by how many Chevy fans can tell you how great the car will be. Well, even from looking at the features, it's not something hard to tell that the C8 Z06 will surely be worth the wait. However, there is still no details regarding an official price. And even though Chevrolet has continued to provide updates on the Z06 and some other cars from the brand, they seem to be avoiding the topic of the price. In what is believed to be a huge distraction from unveiling the price, Chevrolet has been making some moves that are meant to provide company for fans who are already waiting for the car. And if you're wondering what these moves are, then you'll want to stay tuned for this. If you're new to the channel, well, this is lavish luxury. And if you've not already taken the action, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And let's get you going with some of the best luxury and finance content you can think of. Now, let's head back to what we have for you today. If you want, we can surely list all of the features that have already been announced that will come with a Chevy C8 Z06 supercar. But even as all these features are, Chevy has been pretty secretive about the price. And even though many expected that the price for the C8 Z06 would be released early this year, there's still nothing yet from the car company. This, however, has not stopped many fans and enthusiasts from speculating what the price will be, with a large number of those people suggesting that the starting price would be around $90,000. If you want a proper price breakdown and also a more detailed video on what the price could be, then you should check the channel for a video on the C8 Z06 price and availability. And while there's still nothing official, it can help you towards planning how much you'll need to save to get the supercar. Well, just as we await the price for the C8 Z06, it appears that Chevrolet has got a plan to keep us glued, and perhaps create a distraction so that there is more talk about the car's features than the price until it is finally revealed. Around early April, Chevrolet started uploading a couple of promotional videos to their YouTube page as part of videos for their Corvette Academy series. This is not the first time that Chevrolet has pulled off something like this, with the C8 Corvette Stingray also following the same route, as Chevy's media team uploaded a 23-part video series to explain how to use the car's various features, as well as how to properly perform some other things like basic maintenance, and lots more. While it is still early days for the C8 Z06 Corvette Academy videos, Chevrolet has surely pulled off a pretty great distraction as they do get into details of the Z06, as well as go further to explain the design and features that come with the car in their videos. As part of its first uploads, Chevrolet released 3 new videos about the Corvette Z06 that covers footage of the car, as well as interviews with the car's designers and engineers who shared their thought process and how the Z06 came about. The first video, which was a trailer, was more about showing the car off to the fans and enthusiasts, with Chevy's media team putting it in the description that the Corvette Z06 is the pinnacle of engineering, design, technology, and represents the best of America taking on the world. Meet the masterminds behind one of the greatest Corvette models ever. Watch epic footage of the Z06 as it accelerates around the track and roars through open fields. Get your supercar fix, and a lot more to come from the Corvette Academy. The second video to follow was another titled Zora's Legacy, and its description read, "A man with a vision. Zora Arkus-Duntov, the father of the Corvette, dreamed of bringing to life a mid-engine Z06. This retrospective travels through generations of Corvette development and dives into how Zora's goal has finally come to life." The third video, titled Purpose and Promise, is where all the magic happens, and it is even what is believed to be the introductory video for the Corvette Z06 Academy series, with its description being, "Hear from the passionate engineers and designers who developed this masterpiece, as they explain how the Z06 amplifies the Corvette legacy." Driven to be the best, the Chevrolet team describes how they put the world on notice with the ultimate supercar. Just as it said, the Purpose and Promise video went into details of how the Z06 came about, as well as what's in store for customers who purchase the car. In the video, Corvette Chief Engineer Josh Holder, as well as some other engineers and designers who worked on the car, explained and pointed out several things about the car, as well as why they thought it would be great to add those things. In one part, Josh Holder mentioned that the Corvette Z06 was not an afterthought, and that the architecture of the mid-engine design was done while having the Z06 in mind. Some of the other things discussed in the video include the Z06's standard 5.5-litre LT6 V8 engine and how it's different from other previous engines, the performance of the car, as well as the carbon fiber addition to certain aspects or parts of the car, including the steering. With the initial 3 videos serving as more of an introduction to what the Z06 Academy series was going to look like, the team uploaded new videos again in mid-May, with these new videos taking a closer look at what the inside of the Z06 would look like. In the first video titled Beauty Within the Beast, Chevy gives a look at the interior design of the Corvette Z06, and while there are some similarities with the Stingray, it's quite obvious that Chevrolet have put in so much effort to give it an upgrade. Well, the interior features luxurious soft leather, and the cabin is also designed around the driver to give them a great driving experience, just like with the Stingray. It is also clear that the interior will have 7 different color combinations, and stitching can also be customized. As you look closer, it all but resembles the Stingray, but the Z06 certainly has the look of a special Corvette, with a design that will help deliver a unique experience for the car. Moving on, the team's second video titled Conquer the Air went a bit further into what Chevy has done with the interior design to help optimize the car for aerodynamics. The description for the video states that you should discover the breakthroughs achieved by top designers on the Corvette team while developing Z06 aerodynamics and track performance. In the video, it's really nothing short of that, as the Z06 is seen to feature a more aggressive appearance than the Stingray, with a wider footprint and a width that makes it even compatible with a C8R, or perhaps they even have the same width. You also get to see that the car gets wider as you get towards the back, and regardless of how you see this, it is a pretty good thing for the side inlets so that they can accommodate more air. Also, the car is able to get 734 pounds of downforce at 186 miles per hour when the Z07 performance package is added to the car. And what's more interesting is that the car's max speed is likely to be 188 miles per hour. As you can see, Chevrolet has managed to do quite well with the Academy series, and distraction or not, it is something that many fans have been expecting for quite a long time since it was first unveiled. And it couldn't really have come at a better time when there is still no clue as to what particular date the Z06 will be released. Another bit of distraction that has come from Chevrolet is also the confirmation that electric and hybrid Corvettes would soon be joining their line of cars, with the Corvette E-Ray known to be one of the cars to be released soon. Just as we wait for the Z06, Chevrolet must have surely deemed it right to keep us on the edge of our seats with confirmations such as these, especially when most of the other top brands have been doing something similar with their cars. The C8 Z06 might not be out yet, but what we do know is that Chevrolet has designed the car in such a way that leaves you with no option other than to commend what they've done. While they might still be tight-lipped about the car, it's pretty clear that it does fall under the luxury category. And even though it might not be up to the price of model Ferraris and Lambos, you can expect a pretty decent price, like with their other Corvette models. What are your thoughts on the Academy videos? Do you think we're perhaps getting closer to the release of the car? What do you also think the price will be? Kindly respond in the comments section. And don't forget to like the videos, and also subscribe to the channel, as well as turn on the notification bell button. Also, don't forget to check out the videos on the Z06 price and availability. See you in the next video.